Hey guys, welcome back to Explore Park City Living. John Brown here. We are standing at 8904 Cheyenne Way, my most recent listing in Jeremy Ranch, Park City. And we just closed on the house. 19 days from being listed, we closed. We accepted an offer within the first couple of days. It was a strong cash offer, full price. And I just kind of want to go over, what it means to really be in tune with a seller's goal, where they really needed to get the house sold relatively quickly, and the house is in original condition, had a lot of things that needed to be done. In my guess, really somebody would want to put like $700,000 into the house. It's a huge house, and there were some issues with it. So my job is to combat those issues before we list, so we're at the right price, so that it will go quickly and it will get to closing with the first buyer, rather than get it under contract, find a bunch of issues, and then having to go back on the market, and then people thinking what's wrong with it, why it didn't go through, and being skeptical, and then getting lower offers, and then you're in a downward decline, and you have less leverage as a seller, especially if time is one of your values on what you need if you need to sell it quickly. And so it started out with really assessing the home, what's going to come up on an inspection report. Let's address these, let's have them up front so we can tell the seller before they make the offer everything we know, so that when they make an offer, that's all baked into their offer. There's no surprises later on saying, oh, well, we didn't know about the structural issues or the etc. Nope, well, we gave you an engineering report before you wrote the offer. So is what it is. You knew about it. We disclosed everything. So rather than let's just list it, let's get the best price possible, I'm gonna knock it out the bat for you, you can get X, Y, and Z, and then sitting on the market, having to chase the market down, people thinking, oh, what's wrong with it, seller losing leverage, and then at the end of the day, it takes longer to sell, you get less out of the price of the home. So that's another thing where, if I'm on a listing appointment, I'm going to give you my honest opinion on where it's going to sell at. I don't mind listing it a little bit above that. If you have some time, let's do it. Somebody might pay a little bit more if you get that right buyer. But we came in here, moved everything out. I had a really good launch plan for marketing the home. I mean, on just social, we got 60,000 views in the first couple of hours. And then that led to the offer coming in within the first day. The buyers saw it come up on the market, and then they came and looked at it. They went home. They said they saw the video, that they have to come back, see it in person, and write the offer on point, which was awesome, and really put pressure on, solid cash offer, exactly what we wanted, so the seller can go ahead and move into their new home and get everything done. So I just kind of want to talk about just this situation, and how we kind of dealt with it, and how the marketing strategy worked along with price, right? Because if we went up we went up for 2.3 here, if we went up for 3 million, no matter what marketing I do, there's no way it's gonna sell for that, right? So it's not just all marketing, it's marketing with a strategic price play, and marketing plays depend on where you price it, and knowing the market and knowing where you priced it is going to depend on how you market the home, right? So it's all intertwined, and it's all a part of a bigger picture, and so that's what I'm here for. So if you are looking to buy or sell in Park City, I love getting great deals for buyers. For my sellers, go above and beyond. I was here over the weekend moving, hours and hours of just moving, putting things in boxes, throwing things away. I even had to get out her old hot rod and help her sell that. So, it doesn't stop at just putting a sign in the ground for me. I go above and beyond here. Some of this was valuable information, especially when we're getting into a cooler, slower market. where these things really come to the forefront and actually matter on getting a home sold, rather than, in the height of the market, it's like if you price it somewhat relatively realistic, you're going to get it under contract. We're not in those times anymore. So you need somebody that actually creates a plan and is really relentless on following through with that plan, and wants to exceed expectations. So rather than, tell you the world to get the listing and then work you down from there. So that's just not my style. So I like to have a good closing day where everyone's happy, rather than like, this is not what we wanted, but we got it done, So love to work with you. Hit me up, 801-837-4445. Thanks, guys. Peace.